Well, let me come out here and talk about something for a minute. Yeah, I'm in Facebook jail. I'm about to lose my voice. I've been DXing so much here lately. But here we go again. Here we go again with these duck pluckers out here just throwing up 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm going to tell my 1, 2, 3 story again for a lot of y'all that hadn't heard it. And when I first started doing this 36 years ago, my handle was Top Gun, which has nothing to do with the movie or Tom Cruise or none of that. But then, I started developing some DX friends out there, and I had a really good friend of mine. I can't remember who told me this information, but very good information. He said, you need to pick some numbers, 2 or 3, no more than 4. And I said, why is that? He said, because numbers are easier to determine and decipher when the DX is rocking and rolling other than a name or even a complicated name. Makes sense. So I thought about that for a minute, and I said, it's Top Gun. I'm in West Tennessee. I like a bunch of different gun calibers, but I don't really want to do that because I like so many of them. I can't just put one in there that I want to stick with. But I said, okay, let me try this out. Top Gun 1, 2, 3, West Tennessee just kind of rolls off, So I started using that. Well, the first problem I found with that was a lot of other hands were saying, oh, 1, 2, 3, huh? How long did it take you to come up with that, retard? That's the kind of shit that I had to deal with, okay? But I made it stick. I'm like, nope, I like it. 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna like it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this country, there's only 2 1, 2, 3s. There's me down here in West Tennessee, 30 miles north of Memphis, and there's 1, 2, 3 Chicago, up there, right around Chicago. So, first time I met Danny in person, we kind of chuckled about it or whatever. Like, when'd you get them numbers? And, when'd you start using them numbers, And we, kind of an unspoken deal between us. It's like, okay, well, you hang out on the bowl and I hang out on 28. So there's not going to be a lot of confusion. Even though it doesn't mean he can't come to 28 or I can't go to the bowl or anything like that. But I tried to say Top Gun 1, 2, 3 West Tennessee. And he always says 1, 2, 3 Chicago. So, and our voices are absolutely different, so everybody knows what's going on there. But these folks just coming out here just throwing this down, it's just like, really? Really? Now you got a 445 out in California. Now, the only 445 I know of is in Mississippi. So, and also, there's a lot of times where people will hear when I say 1, 2, 3, and they'll start talking about, oh, Amp Builders, you built me a box, or you built my buddy a box. I tell them real quick, I am not Danny. I'm not 1, 2, 3 Chicago. I don't build boxes. Now, you leave all them props to the man up there behind the soldering iron. So I set them straight real quick that I'm not the same person. I'm not going to take any glory away from anybody, something that I don't do, because that's just not what I do. So anyway, I'm telling you, Jim Burns, I know you're going to get this video. You can throw this on the page. Damn, cigarette went out. You can throw this on whatever page or whatever, but I tell you, these folks need to get out here and listen a little bit and stop bootlegging off somebody else's numbers, because what are we going to do? We're going to have a whole nation of 1, 2, 3s, a whole nation of 445s, and all that kind of stuff, I mean, good Lord of mercy. Damn bootleggers, just taking somebody's number and running with it. So anyway, that's my little rant for the day. And I'm just trying to keep down a lot of confusion because you got to listen for a minute. Get off the key and see who all's out there. And if you hear somebody else running that number, don't run that number because you're going to cause a lot of damn confusion. So anyway, Top Gun 1, 2, 3 in West Tennessee, not Chicago 1, 2, 3. And whoever you are out there in California, Mojave Desert, all you're getting out there and screaming is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, man. No, man. That ain't going to work out. So you might want to watch out, because I guarantee you, I've never heard you. You're just some new guy coming out here just throwing some numbers out there like that, not even thinking about it. Well, I hate to tell you, there's only 2 of us in this country, and we're 500 miles apart, and you ain't either one of us. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to get back to my radio. It's cold out here, and my cigarette went out.